Your demeanor makes me tense, Captain. Work on loosening up.
I see. Actually, my lord, I don't see. Is that an order, or are you testing my professionalism?
I'm going to get a kick out of you.
Now I understand your lack of social graces. You were raised by a hunk of carbonite. Having my verbal skills insulted by you. Ironic.
So, this is home. A little spare, don't you think?
Thought I'd have frilly curtains.
Well, now that you mention it.
What's my job on a ship?
That's a big ship. There's plenty of work. Do what comes naturally.
Reprogram the computer to call me master? Done.
Couldn't hurt to make this bucket a little more livable.
We can't all be fabulously wealthy criminal masterminds, but this bounty hunting gig seems straightforward enough.
I didn't hire you to make ship repairs. I just need someone to clean the refresher. So we're clear. I charge extra to clean up after a Wookiee. I love Bodar, but he sheds. A lot.
That new armor? How do you manage to make Durasteel look good? If I wore that, people think I strapped on a shipping crate.
You're so skinny, you could probably make that work.
More likely, I'd get loaded into a cargo compartment and smuggled to Corellia.
Let's hope your planet is more valuable than your father's lost riches. That was barely enough to keep me flying. You already spent everything? Remind me to keep you away from my royal treasury.
The less time you and Trouble spend together, the better.
You've got a marvelously camouflaged sense of humor, you know that?
Wearing this stuff drives men crazy. You need a flamethrower to keep them away.
I don't know. They probably like the flamethrower, too. I've seen the way they look at it.
You know, you're pretty quick to sniff out an opportunity for profit.
Flattery won't get whatever you're angling for.
If I were really flattering a gem such as yourself, I wouldn't lead with your business acumen.
Where is she? I don't know. How would I know?
I love it. Listen to that little tremor in his voice.
He does say your name with fondness.
No more Emperor in my head. All that's left are bad memories and an aversion to creepy old men, which is healthy.
This sounds like a personal vendetta. I'm sure you're pleased to begin your campaign to pay back Moff Broysk. You'd be so much more attractive if you'd let your vindictive side show. You'll see. Vengeance is sweet, Quinn.
If you've got such a bond, why not let him find you?
Not much of a game then, is it?
Coral, well, this is a surprise. Never thought you'd just turn yourself in.
Of course, if he finds me, he might be dangerous. I might need someone to protect me from the bad, nasty man.
What am I here for if not to protect you?
Tell me you took great joy in ending the spy's life.
Could aim for something that won't kill him. Arm or leg. Might speed things along. Keep dodging questions, you're going to end up dead.
That's pointed.
Time Jedi got political. Letting senators run the Republic? Not working out. We get the big picture, have the power to make things better. We should have control. Tell me I'm wrong.
The Senate's useless. If Jedi were in charge, there's nothing we couldn't do.
Exactly. Tell you what, I'll be Supreme Chancellor, you run the military. Play to our strengths.
A few words in the right ears and you could make a lot of money on poor Tiresias's remains, if you don't mind double-crossing crime lords.
So remember how I was going to sell Anspeciel to a bounty hunter and you let her go?
Kilio plans to sell you to a bounty hunter. I assume she's fetching him now.
I owe you one.
So where is she? I've got a bounty hunter waiting.
She must have wandered off. I'm sure she'll be back.
Don't you dare. I hope it was worth it. Finally convinced the buyer we weren't trying to scam him.
How'd a guy like you end up with her?
Seems weird that with all the nasty, smart, rich people I've been with, I ended up with you.
We can talk when you're done sharpening your claws. I don't need the abuse.
I'm just joking, Agent. Joking. Get used to it.
He had a daughter my age, Risha. It wasn't like Nock was super sweet to her or anything. But he'd call her princess, and I wished I was her.
If you had killed her without her father knowing, he might have turned his affection to you instead.
You are sort of insane. You know that, don't you?